Hi guys, Blain here from Spinning Winning Slots. How you doing? I'm live from Reno. Just thought I'd sit back and do a little chit chat. Let me kind of adjust this so I can get comfortable too. Got my coffee, ready to go. Welcome in, guys. Come on in whenever you get a chance. You'll probably start getting notification here any second that I'm live. So I'll just sit around and drink coffee. This wasn't planned at all. I'm here at Silver Legacy in Reno, Nevada. Welcome to the live. Hey, Mitch, how are you? Good morning. Okay, I've got to kind of sit up, I guess, to see the chat. So, hi. That is. All right, let's move this. TK, hi. I might have to actually hold this to see the chat. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe I'll ditch the backlighting and I can see it better. Okay, Mitch is going to come in blue because Mitch is one of my moderators. Let me try turning this off in the backlights. Let me see if that works. Hang on. Now, is it really dark? I don't know. Hang on, guys. Be right back. Let's try that. Maybe that'll work better. Okay. Let's see how chat reads now. So how are you guys doing? Yeah, that's much better. No, TK, I am not in G2E. I had an offer from Caesars Entertainment for free flight, free room, 500 in free play, and 150 food comp. To basically go to Reno for a 5-day stay. So guess where I'm at? I'm in Reno. Ever since I had my right hip kind of hit me, giving me problems about 2.5 years ago, it's been a little tough for me to move around a lot. I mean, I can walk good. I deal with work, but when I get home from work, I'm in a lot of pain usually. Just going through the Grand Rapids, Michigan airport, getting back through Reno, getting here to the hotel and everything, and then going down and playing for a couple hours, I was in a lot of pain. I slept 2 hours the night before last. I went to bed last night about 8:30. I mean, literally, I was gambled out, and I slept through until about 7:30 this morning. I'm now up drinking coffee, ready to go hit the casino again. Hopefully, I have better luck today. Friday night, I just tore it up. I came back to the room about 410 ahead after 2 hours of slot play. So I was playing on, I haven't even started on my free play yet. So I'm planning on that pretty much tonight and tomorrow. I'm going to divide it up 250 for each day and see what happens. I lost $300 out of the 410 I won. So I'm going to hold on to that and see what I can do. You never know. Even if I come home 100 ahead and don't spend anything else, or I come home and I spend the 110 that I'm still ahead, who cares? It was a free vacation. I'll play a little bit Monday morning and then my flight leaves. So, yeah, anyway. Yeah, I didn't want to do G2E this year just because a lot of the construction around the strip and everything. I would have liked to have seen everybody, but just mobility wise, Vegas is tough for me. It was not so bad when I was out to G2E 4 years ago. I don't know nowadays. Maneuvering Vegas is tough. I'm fine here because I'm at the Row. I've got the Circus, the El Dorado, and Silver Legacy right here. I'm going to try to get out to Peppermill and Atlantis tomorrow. All right, Vegas Pete, hi. I got to lean in to really see the chat. Yeah, it's coming in clear. I'm on Wi-Fi, so that's something that Rich and Gil from Palm Springs Spinners used to always do is like, are we coming in clear, Blain? And I think a lot of that started with Penny. Hey, Paul, good morning. Guys, if I'm leaning in, it's just easier to see the chat. Maybe I'll move. Let's try this. I'm just trying to adjust things here so I can really see it. Okay, let's try this. It's a little bit closer to me now. I really need new bifocals, but I didn't want to like sit right up on the camera. I've been trying different angles. So who's all in here? Thanks, guys, for showing up. Just a really impromptu live. I thought, yeah, I'll do some chit chat from the room. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Hey, Michael. Nice to see you. Lorenzo, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I look and feel fine, TK. It's just, thank God for painkillers. I sell turmeric, so I do turmeric every day, and I'm doing turmeric capsules because I do liquid, which liquid helps me better, but man, the capsules don't do shit. Guys, if you don't know each other and you're from other channels, don't be doing the like, oh, hi, subscribe to me. I don't care if you like kind of, talk amongst yourselves privately, but yeah, don't do the like chit chat like, hi, subscribe to me. Just keep that word out of there. I'm having some problems with both Facebook and YouTube. Not like they're really big problems. Yeah, I'll show you guys the window. It's really dark out. I don't know whether it's going to rain today or what, but it is really kind of gloomy outside. Very dark for 10 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, like I signed on. It might have been because I was in airplane mode. And of course, I'm sitting there liking everybody's little things that I could still see on Facebook. And I signed back on the other day, and all of a sudden, I got like this prompt came up and said I was in basically timeout for an hour, that I was restricted and couldn't post. But then I put a post up right 5 minutes later, so who knows. And the other day, I mean, I'm watching shorts, and I thought the idea of watching shorts and commenting, and liking and everything was supposed to be part of the, YouTube experience. I watched maybe about 25 shorts the other morning. I'm just sitting there flipping through things and watching stuff. I left comments on everybody's short, and it wasn't anything, and I always sign off on everything basically, most of the time, either cheers and or keep spinning and winning. That's been my moniker for, good Lord, 7 or 8 years, even on Facebook. That's how the channel name became. Heidi from Slot Cat said, hey, that's what you should name your channel, is Spinning and Winning with Slots. I asked everybody, got any ideas? And Heidi came up with that. And I'm like, yeah, that's a no-brainer. So anyway, somebody came and went. You hit the thumbs up, guys, would you please? But anyway, then I get this like notice or warning from YouTube to, quit spamming or whatever in, leaving comments that are inappropriate and things. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm just saying, hey, good video, guys, or, nicely done, what I usually do, because I tell people, it was beautiful, nicely done, whatever. And I get that little notice, so I just didn't do any comments for the next day or two. So anyway, that's about what's going on. Beautiful hotel room. Here, let me take you around. I made the bed, so it's gonna be hard to see. I'm gonna flip it around for a minute. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna do that. All right, let's just get that out of there. I don't know how I get that out of there now. Okay, that's gone. Yeah, okay. Let's go look outside. I'll turn this around the other way, guys. Hang on. I got to get past the chair and the cabinet. Let's see if we can get the room. I'm going to turn my camera. This is the outside view. Oh, there, the sun's out a little more now. I've got the whole mountain range behind me and basically a little bit of the cityscape. I mean, absolutely gorgeous view of the mountains and everything up here. So it's really nice. Oh, look, vapor trail from aliens. But, very, very nice. I'm on the 31st floor. I guess there's a few more. I think there's 35. There's the Spear. That's Reno's Spear. There's Circus's sign. Let's see. Right over there is the Atlantis. You can see it straight ahead. Peppermill, I think, is right over there somewhere. Anyway, that's kind of the room view. Okay, let me close that back up. Coming back around, guys. Of course, I couldn't see chat, so. It's a beautiful room, guys. I mean, it really is. Here, I'll do it this way. I love the curtains and everything. This is kind of the room. Let me kind of go back this way. Look at this. This is what is so ridiculous. This is the kind of shit I have to take with me, guys. I am on like 10 different medications, whether it's for my heart, whether it's for diabetes. So don't abuse your body when you're young. This is the bathroom and all my things. Hi, guys. Pretty much really nice shower and commode. The worst toilet paper you could ever imagine using, Angel Soft. But hi, there I am again. There's the pizza from yesterday, ironing board and whatnot. But it really is a nice room. I mean, it's clean. It's very nice. I have had coffee given to me, the little pods. There's my Krueg over there. You just ask the maids for pods for your Krueg, and my God, they just pile them on you. So that's nice. Okay, chat went away, and so did part of the crowd. Sorry, guys, it's not real exciting. I'm going to go live tomorrow. I don't know whether I'm going to go live from here or live from the Peppermill. Kind of, I'll probably go live from here. There's a nice quiet section upstairs. You have to always go down the escalators here. The main casinos are on the main floor, but then on the next level, there's slot machines here and there. So, I mean, there's really the main casinos. I'm not going back to Circus. Circus Casino sucks. I mean, literally, guys, if you ever go to Reno, Circus, I mean, the arcades look fun. Lots of things if you're like 6 to, 26. Lots of games and different things. I saw no circus acts the entire time I was over there. Pete, they're just, Mr. and Mrs. Slots are not doing much anymore. Laura and Andy are just kind of staying out of the foreground. I will buy something about Frankenstein. Anyway, Tom and Laura from TL Slots are over in Vegas, but Andy and Laura, Mr. and Mrs. Slots, if you don't know who they are, they're a slot channel that started here a while back. Sky, Spirit in the Blue Sky, or Sky, you know what I mean. They just kind of fell off the wayward. A lot of people don't realize, I mean, I've been doing this, 4 years and 3 months. The message is held for review. Who held a message, guys? Yeah, I'm having fun, thanks. I don't know why there's a message being held. Hey, DWT, but anyway, Laura and Andy, they just kind of fell off the charts. I don't know exactly why, and it's none of my business to tell you guys either. But they're doing well. I haven't seen them in quite a while. Probably been since the pandemic. So we used to all meet up at Gun Lake in Wayland, Michigan, between Kalamazoo and Grand Rapids. I'm not a fan of that casino anymore. They screwed me to the wall. So I don't go there anymore. I don't particularly care for what they did to me. And last couple times I went there, just didn't have much luck. I frequent Firekeepers and, of course, Four Winds. I'm either at Four Winds Hartford or Four Winds New Buffalo. I could go down to South Bend, but it's an hour drive. I'd rather go the other way. Yeah, I'm just not a big Gun Lake fan. Okay, TK said something. I'm sorry. the chat just kind of fades in and out. And if you don't read it real quick, it's gone. I don't know why it does that, but there we go. TK, I go to a lot of Harrah's. I mean, Mitch and I, which you'll see Mitch from MDH Slots, Mitch and I hadn't got a chance to see each other for 4 years. Last time we actually saw each other was what, Mitch? G2E 4 years ago, before this summer? Or it might have been the following spring in Vegas. You know, it was just, I think it was the following spring. Because actually we were both in Vegas, and 4 weeks later, everything shut down because of the pandemic. And I still think when Mitch and I were doing dinner, and I remember it well, we were doing dinner at the buffet at the Cosmopolitan. And I started feeling really weird throat-wise, nasal-wise. And I got back home and I had something. Yeah, it was 2019, Mitch. And I had something, and I don't know what it was, but it was upper respiratory and kind of chest-wise. And I was down for about a month. I don't know whether it was just some virus I picked up, but I could have had COVID at that time. Who knows? It's just weird. You don't know. There's lots of fun. Hi, honey. How you doing? There's George. So lots of things come and go. Yeah, I frequent New Buffalo. I wish Windy City Frenzy would do another group poll. TK, I may organize one here this winter coming up. I've been talking with some of the people at New Buffalo, and I've got the go-ahead. They said they'd be behind it and help set things up and, do things. So I might do a group poll. Maybe we get TK and Mary and, some people together that used to do Windy City Frenzy's group polls. They're out in Vegas right now too. So anyway, well, I think everybody's out in Vegas. It's G2E. It's Granny Fest. God, I'd like to go, but I probably just could have stayed downtown and just not been real mobile and stayed between, El Cortez, the D. It's not that much walking around. But I had this offer here, and it's really hard to pass up. I've got $500 in free play. I'm going to go see what I can turn that into. I might end up with $500. I might end up with $100. I could end up with, God knows, $5,000. Who knows? It's gambling. But like I said, the first night I came in, I made about $410. I spent $300 yesterday. I was kind of kicking myself a little bit. I got carried away with a few machines, playing them a little bit longer than I should have. Buffalo Gold just kicked my ass. My God. That and Huff and More Puff. Mitch, you'll see he's going to have I'm sure a video coming out. Mitch hit a hand pay on Huff and More Puff yesterday over in Vegas. Guy sitting beside me. I'm sitting there playing, and all of a sudden, the attendant's coming up, and I look over, and it says, yeah, he won it's 2,600 or 1,600 something. Yeah, George, I've been playing Caesar's Properties a long time. Mitch and I were up in so I was going with that story that Mitch and I met up this summer at Caesar's in Windsor. We hadn't seen each other in 3.5 years anyway. And it was a good time, Mitch. I really enjoyed it. We got to do it again. But Mitch and I both played. I shouldn't say this, but Mitch and I both played, so I won't say it. I have a host now at Caesar's wherever I go. So if I want a host, I have a host. I got a shitload of free play. I got some great offers coming in. If Caesar's Windsor wasn't 2.5 hours away, there's some good concerts coming up. I just don't feel like driving. Not that it's that far, but I don't feel like driving that far to go see somebody, for stay a couple nights. I guess I could if I stayed a couple nights. But I've been pretty much down this summer. My car took a shit on me, and it's 15 years old, but man, it's a nice little sports car. And, what turned out to be replacing a thermostat turned out being replacing a radiator, my water pump, my timing chain, and the list just went on and on. I had to wait for almost a month to get my radiator because it was coming in from Japan. So I was down without a car for, God, 2 months. I mean, literally almost 2 months. I could drive it back and forth to work, but that was it. I mean, the radiator was the last thing to come, and it just had a small crack up at the top because of all this. It was just like Pandora's box. They opened up my radiator to change the thermostat and everything. He flushed out my radiator, and it just basically fried everything. It wasn't his fault. It was just the car is 15 years old, and I had never had any major mechanical work to it. Well, now I have. But, I had just signed up to take the trip here, and next thing I know, I'm putting out $2,500 to repair my car. So there kind of went half my budget. Hi, Carrie. How's things back in Michigan? So, yeah, I'm just hanging out, having fun. Beautiful room to just hang out, watch some TV. I've been watching House Zombies and House Flippers and things like that this morning on whatever channel that is. But anyway, like I said, watch for a notification. I'm probably just going to go live tomorrow evening. I don't think I'll go tonight. Carrie, it's raining here. Yeah. Started looking like that. Damn, I had to get replacement for my exhaust system. Yeah, it's not cheap to get a car worked on anymore. I mean, they open up the hood, it's $300. I don't care what they're doing. They could be just changing an oil filter. Speaking of, I just had that done the other day too. That was $55. And I'm not even running synthetic oil anymore. I'm just back to regular. Christ, if I wanted to go synthetic, it would have been $100. Hey, Jericho, how are you? Thank you. Been having pretty good luck up until yesterday. Yesterday wasn't bad, but I just couldn't. I was over at Circus. I couldn't get anything to hit over there. So I came back over. I was playing at El Dorado. El Dorado was okay. They've got, out of the 3 casinos here on the row, I think El Dorado has some of the better of the slot machines, but I think they're kind of spread out throughout here, which is okay because it's a big place and you can move around. Pete, you know what? I high roll every now and then. If you didn't see my Panda Magic video from earlier this summer, I was doing hits at, at $12.50 a shot, but I don't have the money to waste. I really don't, guys. I mean, I'm going to tell you straight out, I make $20 an hour. But my rent's $950. I've got expenses. So, I'm not wiping out my savings account to go out and high roll. I'm a low roller. I always have been. I've been playing slots since I was 18. Whether it was the trip on the boat to Jamaica or whether it was in Vegas. I always looked like I was 25 when I was 17 or 18. I was the one that went and bought the kegs of beer when drinking age was still 18, for parties and everything. I've been playing slots for 50 years. It's just the way it is. I'm 62. I'm going to be 63. So, I mean, I've been in the workforce for years, and maybe not 50 years. 45 years? What would that make? I think 45 years playing slots. But I know what I'm doing playing slots. I'm not, I know when to walk. I can usually I don't know why I get this like intuition, or I can get a feeling if this thing's, you watch the way the machine's paying. And if it's not paying within like the first $5, $10, get the hell off, walk away. The timing just isn't there. It's all about the timing. You'll listen, I know a lot of people aren't a Brian Christopher fan and stuff, but it is about the timing. Brian knows what he's talking about. No, Pete, I'm 62, going on 63 soon. I wish I was still in my early 50s. I did a lot of partying when I was young. I abused my body, so now I'm paying for it a little more. It's not the next 10 or 20 years isn't going to be pretty, probably. I feel good. I'm I'm mobile. I'm still working. I retired from Goodwill 9 years ago. I was the online manager for their online stores. I literally created the online stores for Goodwill of Southwest Michigan. I built a multi-million-dollar business for them, only to be tore down after I retired. But that's their doing. But anyway, I've been around the block, just being in the right place at the right time. Yeah, and that's DW. That's half of it. You just walk up. I mean, there's lots of times. I mean, I went to sit down at one machine, and instead of taking the one to the left, I took the one to the right. And lady sits down on the left of me and hits the jackpot, and I sit there and feed $50 into a machine. That's just the way it goes. It's gambling. There's no rhyme or reason other than, there is a little bit, but you get little things to signal of the play, but we're all at the mercy of the machine. We don't have any control over it. Sure, you can press the button at a certain time. Hey, Chili Slots, thanks for coming in. I'm just chit-chatting. Things that I used to do at the Birches, basically every Monday. I might start doing it again. It's a matter of having the money basically and the mobility. Like I said, my car was down for 2 months almost, just waiting on a stupid radiator to come in. I was able to go back and forth to work, but I wasn't able to drive, long distances. I could have, I guess, but I just didn't want to chance it. Yeah, I'm going Chili Thoughts. I'm planning on going live tomorrow night. Look for me. I'll probably put a notice up later today, probably about 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So it'll probably be about 5 o'clock, Pacific. I don't want to eliminate the East Coast because that's where I'm from. Not that I'm from the East Coast. I'm from, whether you call Michigan, the Midwest, whatever. So I'll go Eastern Standard Time. Let's just plan on 8 o'clock. So be there. I'll put a notice up anyway. So far from what I've seen, Carrie, in which I haven't seen a lot, I haven't been outside much. I was hurting a lot. I feel good today. So I didn't walk down. And I mean, really, just outside the El Dorado doors, down a block, is the RENO sign. That's my goal today. But from what I've seen, yeah, it looks nice. I mean, I'm going to get out a little more today and venture outside. And I might go over to the Peppermill or Atlantis tonight. I don't know. I was going to go down to Tahoe. You can catch a bus, and it's like $39.95, and go out to Harvey's or go out to Harrah's in Reno. And I just don't have that much time. So I'm just going to stay really right here and hit a few of the other bigger casinos. I want to get down the street here. There's a couple other smaller casinos and actually a restaurant I want to go to down here for probably lunch. That's just the other sign of the RENO sign. So I have not run into any slot channels. Sierra Slots is possibly coming over today. They had made mention of it. Everybody's in. And Mitch told me that Hog and 2 Cents, they were here Friday. So I probably missed them, but everybody's in Vegas. I mean, if you haven't ever been to G2E, oh my God, go. It is something that you'll never experience in your life ever again, unless you keep going every year. It is phenomenal. It is the gaming convention where, all the marketing and the executives from the casinos meet up and they order the new slots, and they preview everything, and they'll go through and they order basically about 90% of the machines they're going to have in the casino for the year. And you can sit there and play them for free. It doesn't cost you anything. Looks stupid if you sat there more than 15 minutes, but there's some neat machines. From what I understand, Ross from Ross Says What, not a slot channel anymore, but a variety channel. Yeah, right. Okay, Ross. Anyway, Ross plays slots. And who was the other one? Oh, Gee, um, God, what's Gerald's slot channel called? I can't remember. Sorry, G. But there's a couple different things on Even More Huff and Puff, which is a new Huff and Puff machine coming out. Probably going to be hitting the casino floors December, January, and they'll slowly get around by maybe June or July. But that looks incredible. If you're a Huff and Puff fan, here it ate me alive yesterday. I bet you I spent $100 in the machine, and I got like 2 bonuses for 15, $16. There's stuff I've already deleted from yesterday. I couldn't get shit. I mean, yesterday, I think my biggest bonus was, well, might have been $58 and nothing. Friday night, just tearing it up. I was hitting bonus for $100 right and left. I'd spend 60, 75, I'd hit 100. Yeah, there's some really incredible machines from what people I've already talked to that are at G2E that are coming up. So that'll be fun. I mean, I always look forward to new slots. I've been playing a lot of new slots, guys. Yesterday, a lot of the newer ones tore me up. Minimum bet's $1. $30 in and you're not getting a bonus. Or $30, $40 in, you're getting an $8 bonus. No line hits. It's like, really? That's no fun to me. That's why you always see me playing a lot of the older, not so much older, but the slots that have been out for the last 5, 7 years. A lot of Lightning Link, a lot of Dragon Link. That's what I was hitting on. Oh my God, Happy and Prosperous. Okay, stupid story, guys, but for some reason I had an update due on my phone. I kept prolonging it. It decided right in the middle, I'm playing the new Tarzan. I hit 1 bonus, which was the kind of like the hold and spin bonus. Then I got the free spin bonus. Right after like my second spin on that, it decides to start updating. My phone does. I'm down. That's it. I've got like maybe 30 seconds of that one. I'll put it on there just for fun. I'm going to go try to get something else to put in with Tarzan. But the new Tarzan game's a lot of fun. But that thing updated for almost 25 minutes. I went over, sat down on, oh God, Dragon Link, Happy and Prosperous. And the next thing I know, I'm hitting bonus after bonus after bonus. I had a minor drop. So I had 1 bonus, was like $67, $68. And I couldn't record it. My phone is still updating. I'm like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. But I had a good $150 run in 3 bonuses and I couldn't record. And finally it updated and I hit another hold and spin. I stepped my bet up to $1.25, nickel denom. And that turned out to be, dropped a mini, so I got a $50 there. Ended up with a $105 bonus. So I got that on film. We'll put that out here soon. I'm not going to drop a video today, guys. I got more stuff to do. I'm not commenting on anybody's videos really right now. I'm on vacation. I'm out to have a good time. This will be my video for the day. I know people keep coming and going, so, I just thought I'd get on and chit-chat for a while, see how everybody's doing. Okay, Blain, all the games. You need 6. Yep, 6 with the respins, yeah. And that's like all the games now. You get a hold and spin, and you get 3 spins more, but I don't know why chat keeps fading in and out. And, oh, no, don't do that. Wanted me to know if I wanted to remove somebody. Yeah, okay. Chat went away. Come back. I don't know why it fades in and out. New chat's new live is actually a little different. I'm not used to going live again. Yeah, you would think, Spirit, that they would come up with something new, but they're holding on to the old one with the hold and spin and everything. Everybody just kind of do something new. What else new did I get to play? Tarzan. Had a really good bonus. Hey, Slots and Cocktails. Thanks for stopping by. Just doing a little chit chat. Mitch is still here. And Chili Slots is back. Yeah, what else did I play? Buffalo Strike. I did real well on. There's some videos coming on that. Buffalo. I was playing a lot of Buffalo. Like I said, between Huff and More Puff and the original Buffalo Gold tore me up yesterday. I have been a longtime Buffalo player, my favorite machine of all time. There used to be a group of us that met up at Gun Lake Casino. Hi, David, if you're out there. Sorry I haven't talked to you in a while. But there was about 4 of us that used to meet up, and we played Buffalo Gold. And we would be there about every night or every other night playing Buffalo Gold together. It's, we just all end up at the casino and everybody'd be there. I'd like to see that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You know what? I have not seen any Wonka machines here. And there's 3 casinos tied together, but there's so much floor space. Oh my God. I mean, just an incredible amount of floor space. Like I said, I'm not going back over to Circus Circus. Circus Circus machines suck. Hey, Ryan. Yeah, Buffalo. I hear that in my sleep and in my driving down the road every day. But yeah, those 2 machines tore me up yesterday. Probably 90% of my winnings from Friday night were given back to that. Or out of the 300 still. I'm still 110 ahead. So, but yeah, you just couldn't win on them. I was playing a lot of new slots. So, I mean, you'd up and down. But like I said, you'd have to put 30, 40 in. And I'm low rolling. I'm just doing the 80 cent or the $1 bet. Circus Circus is a lot nicer than what the Vegas one is, because this is a Caesars property, but the machines suck. The machines are old, they're dated, there's cigarette burns all over in the arm, the padding and stuff. So, Circus Circus is what it is. I mean, they're not putting any money into it. I don't know how the hotel rooms are, but you get... Thing I don't like, guys, I come from the area of no smoking anymore. I smoked for 33 years. I quit smoking 15 years ago. It's kind of disgusting in certain ways, because I'm playing in slot, in casinos out here. I haven't seen like a no smoking section or a smoke, it's just all smoking's allowed, especially Circus Circus. My God. There was every little old lady. Hi, Nina. Every little old lady with a cigarette hanging out of her mouth in Circus Circus yesterday. And you walked in and it smelled like dirty bathroom. The food court smelled like dirty bathroom. I thought, who in the hell took a shit in the middle of the aisle here? It smelled that bad. It was not to my liking. Yeah, Carrie's a low roller too. I mean, you'll see a lot of people on my channel that are low rollers. I don't have 5,000. I don't have 10,000 subscribers. And that's part of the reason why, because I low roll. I'm not $25 bets. I'm not $10 bets. On occasion, you'll see me rolling $3, $5, $2.50, but that's the way I play. And I'll tell you what, I win more than 90% of the slot channels. I will say that flat out. A lot of times I walk from the casino. It might not be with $500, $1,000, but I walk away with a profit. And that's just the way it is. Slots and cocktails. There's no sense. I mean, unless you've got $1 million budget, I'm not spending $25 a spin. Like I said, I'll tell you flat out, I make $20 an hour. I don't work full time. I don't have to work full time. I retired 9 years ago, but I still need to work to pay the bills. But if I go and spend $20, $25 a spin, I don't have bill money. I'd have to take it out of savings, and nothing's coming out of savings to play slot machines. My bills are paid first, and whatever's left is what I go to the casino on. I have my fun money, and that's it. Yeah, that's the way you do it, Chili Slots. You don't, hey, Ross, I was just talking about you earlier. not a slot channel, but a variety channel. Uh, it's just the way it is. I low roll, and if you don't like it, don't watch. But I have fun doing it, and I prefer to have you watching, so watch. It's just the way it is. You not everybody can drop $25 a spin. On occasion, like I said, you'll see me doing $2.50, $10. I haven't had a hand pay in 3 years. Just after we came back, 2 years, 2.5 years, just after we came back from the pandemic and the casinos opened back up, I hit a hand pay for $1,500 on, was it Glacier Gold on Ultimate Firelink. Nice to see you, Ross. Thanks for coming in. I'm always lurking in yours. Yeah, exactly, Pete. Pete's been with me for the last 4 years, and I know a lot of you have. Carrie has. Carrie's been with me, I think, since about day one. And I appreciate y'all. I really do. I mean, some slot channels just won't tell you they appreciate you or anything. But I appreciate every one of you. I've got, oh, hey, J Real, come on. Nice to see you. Just doing a little chit chat. We got to get together at New Buffalo one of these times, Jason. It's been a long time. Not much. I'm out in Reno. I'm playing slots. I'm having fun. Does your hand pay in Canada? Ross, it counts as a hand pay if they would have hand paid me. It was a $1,263. No, it was $1,300. I walked away with I think it was $1,263 if I'm correct. It would have been hand pay in the U.S. The guy was right there. He was going to take my ticket over and cash it in for me, but I didn't have to pay taxes on it. So it was $1,263 in the clear. He ended up clearing that machine for over $1,300. So, like I said, I don't get a lot of hand pays. My last one was 3 years ago, but I have a lot of good hits. I mean, it doesn't mean that I don't have hits over $1,000, which I'd rather do because then I don't have to pay taxes on it. If you get a jackpot for $1,250, you're going to pay $350 in taxes on it. I don't have to mess with that shit. Usually my my large amounts are around $1,100 or $1,000. I mean, you can go back through. I might have 5 or 6 a year. That's okay. I have another 5 or 6 that are $700-800. I have another 4 or 5 that are $500. That's what counts to me. I don't have to go to the casino and win $1,000. If I walk out, Windy City Frenzy, where? Oh, somebody met Windy City Frenzy last night. Yeah, the guys are great. If you haven't checked out their channel, definitely check out Windy City Frenzy. They're friends from Chicago. Got a great channel. They started out a long time ago, probably about 6 years ago now. Fun to watch, the boys. Yeah, so, like I was saying, I don't have to hit I am pay to have somebody take taxes out and take money away from me. I'd rather hit $1,000 hit every time. Ross, I was looking for the new power links. I've not seen them here yet. Hopefully they've got them over at the Pepper Mill or over at one of the others. I haven't seen it here. But then I haven't seen the entire floor space. Like I said, between the row here, the 3 hotels, this place is huge. I mean, they probably have a little over 6,000, 7,000 slots in this place. And like I said, in some of the hotels, they're on 3 different levels. The main casino's on the bottom. The main table games are here at Silver Legacy. There's a little bit at Circus, a little bit at El Dorado. El Dorado is just packed with slot machines. I mean, just packed. The floor space is like every 5 feet. There's another slot machine. So it's getting busier. It's pretty busy here now. When I got to the hotel room last night, there was a lot of people already checked in and out playing. And I can't imagine what's in here now. Sorry, guys. Chat keeps fading in and out. Jason just said something to Chili Slots. So I'm rambling on. Um, I'm trying to think what else. There's just been a lot going on in my life lately. So, I haven't been online. I'll be flying back to Vegas again in like 3 weeks. You going to Vegas, Ryan? Okay. I'm planning on February. So, Mitch, let's get together and let's try to plan something again. Um, I'm hoping for February. I've got some really good offers. Caesars is really taking care of me. Thanks to Mitch and I's trip to Canada here last June. We had a lot of fun. Oh my God, the best Italian restaurant you've ever eaten at. I mean, Mitch was like picking out restaurants for us to eat. Oh my God. There were some really incredible restaurants we ate at in Windsor. I mean, whether it's pizza, Italian, we did a lot of Italian. Okay. You got a trade show to go to. That's always fun. Um, you know, Trying to think. Hang on, sip of coffee. Oh my God, guys. Traveling tips. If you eat oatmeal, okay, DWT is going to Vegas. Anyway, if you want some cheap traveling trips, I eat oatmeal every morning. That's breakfast, unless I fix a couple eggs. Um, it's good for the gut, but it's great for the digestive system. It's also collects a lot of grease or anything. If you eat butter, you eat anything, it sops that shit up in your system. Oh yeah, I'm with you, Mitch. That's basically everything I've eaten out here so far. I, there's a great little, I guess you'd call it a bistro more than anything. They've got some incredible looking subs, spaghetti meals, and different things. I think I'm going to go down there and get dinner tonight. There's a restaurant just outside of the hotels that I want to go hit for, a late lunch or an early lunch, and then go to the bistro for dinner, maybe about 7 or 8. Ryan, damn, I'll just miss you. Okay, they're talking back and forth. But anyway, some easy travel tips. Here's one. Slot play yesterday. Who gives out bottles of vodka for hitting your goal in points? How the hell am I going to get this back to Michigan? I'm not. This would take me years to drink. I'm not a vodka drinker. This is my tip to the maids because they're getting a bottle of vodka. I can't take that on the plane. If I can't take my liquid turmeric with me, what makes anybody think I could get that back to Michigan? Sure, I could check my bag, wrap it in bubble wrap, and hope it doesn't get busted. Have you seen the way they handle your bags? No, that's staying here. I might have a drink out of it tonight, but I doubt it. I'm going to leave it for the maids with a little note that says, thank you, cheers. I'm not taking it with me. It was free, so whatever. But anyway, travel tips. I eat oatmeal every morning. I brought enough packets of oatmeal. I do 2 packs of cinnamon apple. A cup like this, put it through the Kruig with just hot water. It heats the hot water. You dump 2 packs of oatmeal in there, stir it up, let it set for a few minutes so it can soak up the water, stir it, and you've got breakfast. I could have went to breakfast buffet today down at, it's actually El Jefe, in Circus. And they have breakfast buffet. It's $28.99. I can't eat $30 worth of breakfast. I had breakfast in a cup for 50 cents. Not even that, probably about 30 cents. Because it's Walmart brand oatmeal. So, for 30 cents, but, I bought a little pizza yesterday, and it was $11.99. I ate on that for basically lunch and dinner. Great, really good pizza. I mean, there's a lot of good eating options here. Pricey though. I mean, very pricey. When I first got in, of course, I'm type 2 diabetic. I won't, hesitate telling anybody that. Yeah, it really does, Ross. It really does. And Lots of Fun said, you need to find a Russian submarine crew. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like good vodka, but, I can't take it anywhere. If you want to pay more for oatmeal, upgrade your water choice. Oh, I use bottled water. I've been going around. I must have brought back, good Lord, 8 or 9 bottles of water yesterday. I had a bag walking around. Every waitress I saw, I said, can I get 2 waters? Can I get 2 waters? And a couple glasses of wine. It's, kind of relaxing. But, anyway, you can make oatmeal out of your crude maker. You can probably do it out of hot water out of the faucet, but just poured one little bottle. They give you little 8-ounce bottles, and you can make your packets of oatmeal. So I was fine with that. I've got snacks and everything. But I got in Friday night. Oh, my God, guys. And I know traveling's a nightmare for everybody, but I got up to Grand Rapids. This is where we flew out of. It's a 45-minute drive for me. I've got 2 not bad hips, they're not anymore. I've had both my hips replaced, full replacements. I've got a bad back. I've had trouble with that for years. But, it's just the way it is. I abused my body, played a lot of sports in high school, did a lot of things I shouldn't have done. I've worked on hard concrete floors all my life. So anyway, but, I'm type 2 diabetic. Running the gambit at the airport. Oh my God. Reno Airport's actually really big. I was surprised. And of course, we came in at the gate all the way down, but it was a 45-minute drive. So sitting, even laying in bed at night, about every hour and a half, I have to get up and move. I'm up for another half an hour. I don't sleep much. Luckily, sometimes I can sleep really well. But, we were on the plane for an hour before we finally took off. We boarded, and the plane came in late. I don't know why they got it clean, boarded. They didn't have luggage on. They didn't have it fueled. We ended up sitting almost an hour on the, park. So there we're sitting, and of course, I'm looking around at the crowd that's going on the flight. The biggest guy there, guess where he's sitting? Window seat, his wife or girlfriend, whatever she was, next to me, pretty good size. Seats this wide. I'm 250 pounds, 6 foot. Really? My butt barely fitting in it. How is the guy that weighs 450 pounds going to fit in that seat with a lady that weighs 250 pounds? I talked to the stewardess about it. She was going to move me front. We had some bad weather. They were kind of going around. A little bit of turbulence. The pilot never turned off the seatbelt sign till about 2/3 of the way to Reno. So she was going to move me forward. 2 people were going to move back to another section where I had more room to sit and kind of just relax. That didn't happen. So I sat in this little cramped seat about like that, like this, on my phone, doing a bunch of things, for 5 hours. Luckily, we got in a little earlier, but then we had to run the gambit. Well, I've already run through the airport. I've been sitting for about 6 hours. Now we have to do all the walking in Reno. Surprised that was pretty big. Got to the bus that brings us to the hotel, sat on the bus for another hour. The belt for the luggage, for checked luggage. Who checks luggage anymore? Seriously? The checked luggage belt breaks. They have no way of getting their luggage. So they're trying to fix the belt. Put it on a fucking cart and bring it in. Let them pick out their bags. Judas Priest. I'm out here suffering. I'm like eating Vicodin like it's candy or Skittles. Luckily, I had a water with me where I could take 2 and kind of relax. But like I said, Friday night, I got in. And then, of course, you run the gambit from the airport to here. And luckily, check-in was real quick. My hotel room is close to the elevator, so I don't have all the big walks and everything. But, then I walked around the casinos for, a couple hours. One here, one there, between El Dorado and Silver Legacy. In one, $400, came back up to the room, couldn't sleep. My back and my right hip kill me so bad. I had my right hip done a year and a half ago, or a year ago, June, and it still bothers me. The length of my leg, I think, is a little bit longer. So when I do a lot of walking, it's a lot of pushing up. If I go upstairs, it seems like it pushes up a little bit. My iliac tendon is 90% of the time swollen. So anyway, I was in agony. Finally I slept long last night, and I slept hard most of the time. So I'm ready to go adventure and get out and move around. But it's sometimes that just doesn't happen. What else can I tell you? Guys, you got anything? Any certain machines you want me to play tomorrow when I'm live? And I'm planning on probably 5 o'clock Eastern, it's what, 2 o'clock Pacific? Something like that. Yeah, that's pretty much my choice of beverage anymore, Pete. Glass of wine. Do they got slot machines in Reno Airport? Oh, yeah. We were like probably the last plane to come in, which, that big airport, I was really surprised. All the slot machines were shut down. Everything was shut down. All the restaurants. I could have got a hamburger at McDonald's even. They had a McDonald's in there. Hey, Iowa Cubby. How you doing, Chris? But I couldn't get anything to eat until after I got here. I was famished. I was pretty shaky. I was eating snacks and my sugar's going up and down, up and down. I needed to get something stable in me. But I got in here and I got a turkey sandwich. They have one little, the main cafe here at El Dorado. It's, of course, closed down for renovations. But I went over to El Dorado. Actually, it was the one here at Silver Legacy closed down. Went over there. Oh, my God. They had very, very limited menu. It was $21.99. Of course, with tip, it was $25, almost. 26, really. For a turkey club sandwich and fries. Well, don't think I didn't eat 90% of that. It's like, ooh. They wanted like 1 egg, 2 pancakes, and bacon or sausage for like $19.99. I'm like, okay, guys, I'm not used to those prices. It's like I got better things to spend my money on, but I had to get something in me, but, something that wasn't a lot of sugars. Well, a lot of carbs. Anyway, that was my traveling story. We were supposed to be here at 8 o'clock. I finally got into the hotel room about 11:30. Okay, a couple of hours late. But it's traveling really sucks anymore. You don't just get on the plane and they say, hi, here's your steak dinner. We'll be there in 3 hours. And you're there. Hi, Vegas to Cali. How are you doing? Okay, wait. Say that again, Jason. Or somebody say something. Jason just said something about Chris's posting. Yeah, and I missed Chris this time. I haven't seen Chris. I haven't seen, Karen and the mayor, Vic. Okay, Iowa Cubby's notification of the vid posted. I don't see him here. He was, Jason. I don't know what he came and went. Yeah, Iowa Cubbies, which is Chris, friend of mine from Iowa. Yeah, but a lot of people, I'm sorry, don't prefer the slot cats just because of some stupid things. Fred and Heidi are still friends of mine. I haven't seen them in 4 years. I haven't seen Vic and Karen in 3. Haven't got to see a lot of people in Vegas that are friends. So, guys, I'm sorry I missed you. I really, really do miss you. Just the way life goes sometimes. We all got different things going on at different times. So I'm hoping to get to Vegas in February and see everybody. Guys, if there's any slot channels out there, Sierra Slots is the only one I know in the area. Um, and if you want to meet up, come on and see me. I've already had 4 actual lady from Nebraska is a subscriber. She came up yesterday and I was recording and she says, "Hey, Blain?" And I said, "Yeah." And it was Cheryl. And it was like, "Hi, Cheryl. How are you doing?" She's here in Reno. I had no clue. But she's like, "Are you Blain from Spinning Wheel and Slots?" And I said, "Yeah, I am." She goes, "I thought so." She goes, "Oh my God." She goes, "Cheers." Anyway, I've met like 4 people. I got new wristbands in. I only brought about 2 dozen. So I've given out 4. I got a couple new subscribers, that are like, they're curious. They're just, "Oh, hi." So anyway, we're down to 4 people in the chat. And it'll jump back up to 10. Gotta go. Thanks, Mitch. Have a good time. Tell everybody hi for me at Granny Fest. So, one of these days, Beth, I'm going to get out there for it. I'm sorry I can't, but I couldn't pass up this travel offer. But anyway, yeah, I've already given out I was going to say probably about half of my wristbands. I know I got a few new subscribers from being out here. People come up and they ask, "Oh, what are you doing?" You got a Slack channel. Subscribe. Might not have, whatever. Oh my God. This is like the story from hell again while you're filming. And then I'm going to get off of here. Yeah, I'll probably post something a little later this afternoon, George, about what time I'm going live and things. I'll put up something so people can get a little notification and sign on. Anyway, this lady, I don't know what the hell their freaking deal is. Her husband looks like some bad cowboy. And I mean like some drunken old fool cowboy wearing a cowboy hat. And of course they're dressed like they're freaking cowboys. Really, people, I don't know where they're from, but good Lord. Absolute assholes. I'm trying to film on Friday night. Next thing I know, it's right in the middle of a good bonus. She's freaking screaming. "What the hell are you doing? What are you doing?" And I'm trying to film. She ruined the entire bonus for filming. It's like a $60 bonus on Buffalo Ascension. And I remember that well. She's behind me screaming and shit. Her husband goes, "Oh, he's just some asshole." And I turned around and looked at him and I said, "Really?" I said, "You want to see how bad this asshole can be?" And they shut up and walked away. I thought that was it. Yeah, it really shot me, Carrie. I'm just trying to have a good time. These people are up here. They're fucking drunk. So I'm sitting upstairs here at Silver Legacy on the 2nd floor, tucked away in this little, there's like the bistro I was telling you about. It's right in front of you, but to the left of it, maybe about 30 slots. I was playing Locket Link. Diamonds. I'm right in the middle of the bonus again. And she's screaming, "What the hell are you fucking doing?" I'm like, I knew exactly who it was. I turned and there she is with her freaking drunk husband again. I just shut the camera off and I said, "Do you mind?" I said, "Walk away from me right now or I will call security." I said, "I have no qualms about getting security on your ass." And he goes, "You don't have to be that way. She's just trying to be funny." I said, "Well, I don't find it funny." I said, "I'm on YouTube. I'm trying to record." I said, "I'm trying to have a good time." I said, "People don't talk to me ever again." I said, "Or you're going to find out, what the consequences are going to be." I said, "You're both drunk." And I said, "You're both assholes. Walk away." And she's walked away, mumbling something to him. "Oh, he's just an idiot, And I'm just like, really? Seriously? No matter where you go, there's always got to be some, almost like a Karen. I mean, just absolute idiots. But anyway, that was like my idiot story. Everybody else has been really nice and friendly. And a lot of people coming up, questioning me. "Oh, what are you doing?" Even one of the security guys. I mean, no problem in filming here. I did talk to one of the marketing people, and they said, "Yeah, go ahead and film." Um, okay, but I've never had a problem at a Caesar's property. Never. I mean, not in Vegas, not Chicago, not in Windsor, not here. I didn't have the slot channel when we were in New Orleans. I think we took some pictures, but that was 5 years ago. Anyway, but yeah, I don't think you have a problem at Caesars. I call ahead and try to get permission, and God, it took me almost 3 weeks to get a hold of somebody here, but finally I got a call back 2 days before I left. So anyway, yeah, it's all kosher. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, watch me live tomorrow, probably around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, I just said I'm going to go 5 o'clock here, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that'll work good. Anyway, guys, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for joining me. We're dwindling down to 4 people again. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't been. Bye, guys. I just wanted to get on here while I was having a cup of coffee and say hi, see how everybody's doing. It's about it. Having a good time so far. Gotta go. Keep spinning and winning. Cheers. Bye, guys.